Priority scheduling is a non-preemptive algorithm. This is meaning is an algorithm that is designed so that once a process enters the running state, it cannot be preempted until it completes its allocated time. In scheduling, there exists some term which is arrival time is the time for a process to be in job queue. Waiting time is the amount of time a process has been waiting in the ready queue. Burst time is a total time for each process to complete its task. Starvation, otherwise called indefinite blocking, is a state where a process is ready to be executed but faces a long wait in getting assigned to the CPU. Aging is a remedy or solution to starvation, which is a technique used to gradually increase the priority of those processes that wait for a long period of the system. For this analogy, there will 4 patients in queue where each of them represent as the process and each of them experience different kind of disease. The doctor acts as CPU. In priority scheduling, all of the patients is sorted with their own priority level. For this analogy, the pregnant lady comes first in the priority level, followed by patients with high gastric and other disease. While waiting for the first patient to complete its treatment, the rest of them will be waiting state. As the first patient complete the treatment, their priority level will be increased, so the rest of them will be treated as well. The next patient will take his treatment, and the same things happen to the rest of them. According to the analogy, we can see that the treatment time is similar to the burst time in the scheduling process. For a pregnant lady, the treatment time will be 80 minutes, followed by a patient that suffers from gastric, which is 50 minutes, minor broken arm patient with 30 minutes amount of treatment time, and fever patient with 8 minutes for treatment times. The waiting time for the patient is then calculated. The waiting time is based by the waiting time for the patients to get their treatment. For our analogy, there is a group patient from accident arrive suffering internal bleeding. When the pregnant patient is under treatment, since the priority to treatment is more for the new patients will be given a higher priority for the next treatment. We can see that the treatment for the other patient is delayed due to the treatment is given higher priority patient. Aging in the analogy is applied when the gastric patient's priority will be increased for the treatment. If there is another patient with higher priority, likely to the fever patient will be waiting for the gastric patient to finish its treatment first.